You're listening to Empire of Rust, the world's first and only Transformers RPG podcast. Join the heroes of Iacon as they defend Cybertronian civilization from the remnants of Cybertron First to Lord Starscream's egotistical leadership, and beyond to the unknown threats on the other side of distant stars.
Good afternoon and welcome to the final episode of Empire of Rust, because we're at episode 100 and we simply will not renumber the rest. Is that right? That's not right. Is it, Mike?
No. This is the... Well, it's continuing. Well, it's continuing. Calm down, folks. It's all good. We're continuing.
Yeah, stop cheering. Damn it.
This was not cleared with the management. Adam does not speak for us.
No. There'll be no singing here. No, stop it now.
Yes, everyone, welcome to episode 100 of Empire of Rust, the first and greatest Transformers RPG
Woo!
podcast. Woo. Can you guys believe we made it all the way to episode 100? Mike, you didn't think we were going to make it this far, did you?
I didn't think we'd make it past episode 1.
Well, I mean, you did lose more characters than any of us.
I know. That's true.
I knew we recorded like episode 3 before we actually released them, so I knew we'd get to 3.
Why, you got money on this?
Because no one could say anything.
Maybe we should have. I think the odds would be giving a pretty good spread here.
And no matter what happened, we persevered, despite Adam's best efforts. I wanted to celebrate this with all of you guys today, and I wanted to talk to you about just your favorite moments of the campaign so far. I got a couple of really big doozies going on here, things that I remember, things that were like, oh my god, did I just push this too far? Are my players going to hate me? And the answer is yes. Of course.
That's how we already hated you, so it's no...
Pretty much in any situation, you can guarantee that the answer is likely yes.
One of my favorite moments on for this entire campaign, though, it was my favorite, but I honestly thought, Pat, that you were going to quit the show when I did it. The attack of the Spark Eater, and just how mad you were.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember being back in the day when it was just like, oh, save or die, and and I hated it then, and I hate it still. It's just now I have the choice of saying, I don't have to play this anymore. It's just to me, I know Adam loves this whole thing about death as a narrative for storytelling, and that's great, But for me, I'm like, this is the character I want to play right now, and I don't care if they die. That's what I want to play right now, and suddenly changing the dynamic because random die, it's that's not fun for me anymore. So yeah. I mean, I tried to rules lawyer it as much as I could, and I guess I succeeded. But
no, you were good. You were really good at rules lawyering. You and to be fair, when it comes to a character death or very close to a character death, yeah, you absolutely want to make certain that everything is by the book on that, because you don't want that to just be a narrative like, hey, I'm going to kill your character now. Oh, well, oops. Sorry. But I'm glad you soldiered on.
I guess there needs to be a slight chance of that for there to be some dramatic tension.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mike, that kind of happened with you, with the one of the side characters you were playing.
Yes. He got destroyed. He had a lucky shot that did massive damage.
If I remember right, though, you did just kind of charge forward to a spear wielder or something.
I don't remember what happened. I could. Oh yeah, I had a melee weapon, so I probably did. But for whatever reason, the rolls were just against me, and I couldn't hit anything.
And he got shot by a weapon former who did a crit, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a spectacular death.
Right. Yeah,
and may I say, I have never seen so many characters rally around the death of another like they did around your character. Like it seemed
was
like
amazing.
it was everyone's favorite character at that moment.
I do enjoy that because it inspired me to straight up war crime that guy, like the other Transformer
right.
after the fact.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the English language died a little bit because you turned war crime into a verb.
Yes. Yeah.
So you killed
the
party
ti-
culture.
The tyrants of the past have been slacking, man.
Well, let's start with you, Mike. So obviously the death of the secondary character, Zephyr, you're running, that did not really leave a huge impact on you. What was a big moment for you, a big memorable moment from the campaign?
It has to be when Wildstrike flew into the building.
Yep.
It's so iconic.
Wait, which one?
Yeah. I completely misunderstood what you were portraying, like the scene.
Uh-huh.
And then you're like, oh, you're flying into the building. I was like, no, I was going to hit the guy. You're like, he's in the building. I'm like, I guess I'm flying in the building then. Okay.
Bam.
That is emergent storytelling. That was a good one. I really do. Yep. And that created the running gag of you nose first and everything.
Yes, it did.
That's pretty great storytelling. Actually, it was about 20 or 30 storytelling.
How about you, Adam? Why don't you tell us a story? What was your favorite moment on this?
Oh, there have been so many. Let's see. When Carapace almost got killed by the Spark Eater. That was. But
that was my moment.
It was all of our moments. We shared in that. Probably in the beginning, the whole thing going to Oaks there, where everything seemed able to kill us, and we're all acting a lot more scared than we should have, I guess. That was pretty great. The race story arc there at the racetrack was awesome.
That was a fun one. I enjoyed that.
And I don't know, this whole political race thing that's going on now is kind of nice as a backdrop. It's a continuing story arc in the background that we're taking part of in the foreground, and kind of helping to shape it. I don't think I've had a story arc do that quite as well as this has.
No big memorable moments for Denizen?
Oh, God, Denizen. I will say this. Probably the greatest turnaround moment for her would be when she got drunk and kissed Magnum. Because, deep down, she's got feelings for him.
Oh, man. Do you guys remember the part where Denizen left and never came back? Oh, God, that was so awesome. I do remember a thing now when Magnum was like, don't damage a hardtop. Like, he's our protected witness, like that sort of thing. And like everybody in the room just like turned on him. And like, I loved the shit out of that. I thought that was pretty wonderful.
That was the fight on Silverhawk Landing when I was up in midair.
No, this was the before that. Like, we were in a building, we were about to storm it, and then you were like, hardtop is like it's a helping witness, like he is not to be harmed. And then like everybody in the room that he was with was like turned on him, and I was like, oh, that is mean.
Okay, now I remember.
Oh, actually, I know. Okay, I remember what you're talking about. I don't think it was Hardtop. I think it was one of the members of C1.
Avocadotron.
Yeah.
That was when Hardtop confusing because he's the bounty hunter, I think.
Oh, I thought Hardtop was that one.
That was
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Remember that.
Yeah, I got a little bit confused there for a second, too. I'm like, wait.
A little psychological warfare there.
I also enjoyed becoming Alloy for the first time. I thought that was pretty sweet.
That was.
That was a good one.
How about you, Matt? Does getting kissed by Denizen rank right up there with becoming Alloy?
Afraid I'm not flying high on that one. I did enjoy the whole trial arc. That was a really neat sort of my bread and butter sort of thing.
You made a meal of that one. You really did.
The race thing, especially all the shenanigans in the pit, that was a blast. And I definitely enjoyed when I set off all those grenades, which didn't exactly go off to plan, but it was fun that way. We basically knocked out the main villain a few rounds just by accident. Well, sort of by accident. Didn't really know what was going to happen when I set him off.
That was in Metal Hawk Landing, and you knocked both the big bad there and Harness. That's what it was, and yourself
and myself. Yes, I failed that bluff so bad. He's like, "What do you have, road flares on you?" It was always funny that it wasn't. He wasn't fooled.
Pretty much like any time where like I recall a couple of times where I said something and you're like, are you really going to say that? And I was like, damn right I am. Like, just like the look on your face when you were like when I talked back to Starscream that first time and it was just like, you were like, wait, do you say that? I'm like, of course I do. Like,
yeah, we were so disrespectful of him.
I think we gave him the appropriate amount, I think.
Yeah.
Well, there's something else we got to respect here. And Magnum, that was your actions on the end of last episode where you healed up everyone inside your shield.
Bravo.
Well done.
Yep.
You managed to get everyone back to your shield. You're still surrounded by a whole bunch of Sharkticons, but you know what? Everyone there is doing a lot better than they were before. So you know what? Let's just jump right back into our episode. Let's just jump right into episode 100, guys. Come on, episode 100.
Roll it.
Magnum, we are still in the middle of your turn.
Let's
so
get on with it.
Take it away.
All right. So we have the Katamari Ball to the northwest. If you guys remember, I had done a bluff to the Sharkticons about we're going to be releasing some anti-Sharkticon gas.
Yep.
And I stuck a whole bunch of packs of cigarettes in my burner. Well, I'm going to light those off. If I can do it myself, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll have Pythagoras do it.
I'm willing to say you got a move action because you only took a standard to get that shield, to get your friend's stamina back. So, yeah, Magnum can take the move action to do it.
All right, I'll ignite those multiple packs of cigarettes and turn on the fans and exude smoke out the room. Like mad.
Sweet spot. You hear a whole bunch of explosions underneath you, and this crimson gas starts coming up, kind of up and around you.
What kind of cigarettes were you smoking, man?
I have no idea how that happened. Oh dear. I might have to get a different. I did have to switch brands.
Was that like made of like sweet potato leaves or something? Shit.
So I'll blow it all around the room. I don't know if you want me to do a bluff check. I don't remember if I rolled it last time.
Yeah, you already did.
Are you down in the actual hit points, Sweet Spot?
Yeah, it's not a terrible amount, but yeah, I guess I am.
I figure you're right here. I might as well do a healing on you. I restored the stamina, but I can also restore the hit points. 8 hit points restored to you.
8. That'll do me just fine. Thank you very much.
No problem. Now my turn is over. Finally.
All right. All of you hear a noise from the main doors to the east.
I bash open the door.
No.
Me and the herd barge in.
No, dear God, no.
Yes. And I say, I'm here to kick ass and chew tires. And I ran out of tires.
Standing on top of Magnum there, as I will kind of sink down behind one of its parapets. I hope he didn't see me.
I can smell you. I can smell you, sweat.
Sweetie, come out and play, yay!
Welcome to episode 100, Rob. Go ahead. It is your turn. Take it away.
This is really happening. Wow.
It is. What do I got? What do I see here?
I did not see this coming.
Nobody did.
Well done. Like,
He should be over there.
Seriously.
No, he should be over there. He's over here.
Nobody expects the Robbie Inquisition.
Yeah, that's usually what people say, just after a disaster. I didn't expect this to happen. I never thought it would happen to me.
All right, Rob, here you go. So looking into the scene here, Rex, you see a bunch of Sharktacons in front of you. A lot of them alive, but you also see a lot of bodies of Sharktacons. Directly in front of you, you see someone that you recognize, Optimus Prime.
You say a Prime?
Yeah, he's a Prime.
Holy shit. Optimus Prime is here?
Yeah, totally.
The last known Prime in existence?
Yeah.
I tell the herd to remind me to get an autograph.
Thought he'd be taller.
Prime has taken on 5 Sharktacons on his own.
That's it?
Yeah, just 5. You can see past Prime a giant building that looks very familiar to you.
Is that Magnum?
Yeah,
Magnum.
Has he evolved into a 7-Eleven?
He's evolved into a full Motel 6. And he's fully... There's no vacancies.
Yeah. Is it fully stocked with rubber candy bars?
No, it isn't.
I'm going to find out. I'm coming in.
Please, Sharktacons.
There's a bunch of bots around Magnum's form. You can see like a force field around them as well. It looks like Magnum is protecting them.
That's nice.
You can barely see the head of Pythagoras poking out the top of Magnum's form. And you noticed a bot that looks an awful lot like Sweet Spot, except he's got a white paint job. The moment you burst in, though, he ducked down behind the parapet. Looks like he's trying to hide from you.
What? Is he a damsel in distress over there? He needs my help?
No!
Sweaty Punzel. Send down your tires to me. I'll come save you.
All right, Rob, you've ended the podcast, but we can't top that.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop now. I walk back out. I'm done. See you later, guys.
He's done enough.
Good luck.
My work here is done.
He reaches out and grabs Lamplighter and then just drops him. Mic drop.
I love it.
Oh, I get it. That's funny. Down to the southwest, you can see Carapace tangling with a bunch of Sharktacons. You can also see a couple of bots down that way you can recognize. You see Hardtop, the old bounty hunter that you tangled with on Cybertron back in the day, and you see Knockout kind of off in the distance as well. He's one of the representatives of Velocitron. Off to the northwest, that big pile of Sharktacons that you see, looks like they're all stuck together and kind of rolling as one big giant mass.
You take care of that one.
And the last things that you see here is to your west, you can see this big crocodile-looking bot taking on a bunch of other Sharktacons that looks kind of familiar to you. And off to the east, you can see Air Arachnid, one of the Fate Weavers, and her bodyguards fighting some more Sharkies off in the corner.
They must be here to tell Carapace what to do, right?
Probably.
Well, I just realized that with Wild Strike, it's just like it's the Jets versus the Sharks.
Wow, let the sharks out.
Got to get some gangland music going on here. So it's up to you, man. You got yourself there. You got your little herd of guys around. You got Grazer, Blazer, and Laser. What do you want to do?
It's been a bit of a trip. I just got here, and I rushed in because I heard the commotion, and I wanted to, save the day. But all these Sharktacons are making my stomach kind of queasy. I don't know if I can hold it in. I might go 15-foot cone.
Breath weapon. Love it.
Well,
always
length
wanted it.
Or stomach
Love
weapon.
Maybe eat a bad piece of rubber out. That's a joke. There's no bad
I stand
piece
up
of
and
rubber.
I scream out, "How dare you! My rubber is impeccable!" Oh, wait.
Aha!
I took back that.
I see him. I see you, Sweaty. I missed you too, Sweaty. So I can get up to here, right? 15. And then I don't know what the cone is. Is that over here? I'd hit 3 of them. Is that true? With the hand?
Yeah, it looks like
Paying attention?
the 3 they're pretty much the 3 directly in front of you. Sure.
So they get a save if they want to take it, which I assume they don't. But
Of course they want to take it.
bullshit. So they get a reflex save of 18 for half damage,
Okay.
which I demand they fail.
I got 2 successes and a fail. What's my damage?
34 total. And that's acid.
34 acid. All right.
Nice.
All right. Wow. It's not bad at all. So the one in front of you, the beefier one, he does take full damage from that, but he doesn't die. The one that is in front of him does take full damage, and he dies. And the one next to him only takes half damage in that one. So I'll mark off him as wounded.
That's bullshit.
Could he be mortally wounded?
Yeah, right.
No, he's morally wounded.
Far worse when it comes to rot.
All right, so the herd's going to move in. I'm just putting one on top. Oh, I can't see him. Well, he's up. He's on top, I guess. Actually, laser swoops down. Would he be on above me technically, or?
I just put that one in the back, so you can move him on top if you need to.
But I'm saying when he swoops down to attack, would he be above me or above the Sharkicon technically?
He could be at any of the adjacent squares or above.
But he's tiny. Does tiny threaten out to the next one? Or you need to be on top.
Tiny does do nothing.
Yeah, tiny.
So he has to
same-
swoop
same
on top
square.
of him. Okay. So,
But if he has flyby attack, he'll just keep going, I think.
well, he doesn't. He doesn't though. But okay. So Grazer is my Triceratops. Did he hit a 32?
Yeah.
Holy shit! He rolled a 19. Okay, 32 to hit.
That's a hit.
And it looks like
Jesus, 30 damage. Okay, I know why Laser doesn't have flyby attack now.
all right. So does that hit and hurt him? 30 damage there from Grazer.
32 certainly hits him, and 30 damage, that will almost kill him.
All right. Let's see if. Oh, what the hell? We'll have Laser go next since he swooped down. Laser. Then with a slashy. 29 to hit. He rolled a 19 too. Holy fuck.
29's also a hit.
25 damage.
And that is
11
enough to
years.
kill him.
Man, you took him apart.
I'm leaving after this round. I can't do any better.
Laser hit him beak first, and Wild Strike this little tear in his eye. So proud of that bird.
Grazer is the Triceratops.
Grazer's the Triceratops. Laser is the Pterodon. And Blazer, who's moving up a little bit. Although I don't know if he should. Should he do that? He's getting a little crazy. No, maybe he'll stay with me. He's the raptor. Okay, I guess I'm done.
Velociraptor?
Team Rex is done, I guess, for now.
For now.
We'll move up in a
Only
minute.
for now. Sweet spot. Back up to the top of the round. I think this is round 3? 4? Question mark?
This is a round. This is a round.
This is round 1 to me.
Matter what number it is.
I'm kind of stunned and shocked and in awe of what I'm witnessing.
You're leaking some energon, are you?
No. I had those leak patched with rubber.
But not your headlights, I see.
Oh no, these are real, buddy.
Bullshit.
Try ripping
Bullshit.
these off. Oh wait, you probably will.
Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Invitation accepted.
Crunch! Ow!
Hey, that's not rubber.
You're like a
That's not a
spiked
sticker.
vampire.
You're right.
You just need to be invited, and then, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Just invite him, and he'll chomp on your extremities.
My sarcasm has backfired entirely on me. Kind of forgot what the hell I was doing. You know what? I think I will make an attempt to help out Magnum with his ploy of the poisonous smoke. I will transform into my race car, and I will lay rubber doing donuts. I know it's going to attract the Rex, but it should also help the smoke spread as it's going out from his tops here.
Are you doing donuts on my roof?
I am. I'm helping out your smoke decoy there.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I knew what the hell was going on.
You wanted to repaint up there, right?
That carpet's old anyway.
No, on the roof here, I'm actually making your top water. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
Then get down a good coating of melted rubber.
Oh, now, like, Rex is going to run up and just start licking the top of Magnum.
Oh, God. No.
Just as I planned, so I can get away.
Several people will be licked in a few minutes.
It's an everlasting Rob stopper.
Wow.
Brilliant.
New favorite moment of the campaign.
Hero point.
I'll allow it.
Yep. Everyone's favorite moment is the right now.
Take your turn there, Adam.
That was my turn. I transformed as a move, and I took a standard to lay rubber and add to the smoke screen.
All right, sounds good to me. Carapace, you are up next.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want the Sharpticons to run.
You just noticed the doors pop open, and guess what? There's a Rex in the door.
Well, this actually just became a proper party then. I am going to do some seismic punch action here and attack the guy that's directly in front of me. And, a 19 on the die, so I'm assuming that's a hit.
That's going to be a hit.
He takes...
Now, is this the one directly north of you, or to the two to the west of you? Which one you hitting?
The intention is to punch this one into the boss one.
Okay, so directly to the west and down below there. Gotcha.
Okay, so mediocre damage. That is 4 plus 16. So 20 damage. Sorry, 22 damage. And then they actually get sent 25 feet west, which I'm assuming will hit him into other douchebag.
Douchebag number 10.
So you punch him, he bounces off the top of the boss Sharkticon and bounces back, landing 10 feet behind him, and the boss takes a little bit of damage as well.
Yay! Well, now I'm going to...
Also, the boss is knocked prone, but prone for a Sharkticon is just kind of like, he's fell over. He's...
Yeah. And then I will strike the boss. Seismic punch again. Let's take this one. Jeez, another 19.
Oh.
This is a night for 19s already.
I didn't realize that the boss had already taken some damage from before.
Is 31 damage, and he is sent 20 feet. So I bopped the one guy, and then I'm going to smack the boss into the guy I just bopped over him. Bop, bop.
Nicely done. So you bop him back. The one behind him, the first one you hit, is already up against the wall. So that one gets sandwiched between the boss and the wall, and that is enough damage to kill the minion.
Carapace approaches the boss bot. He winds up and strikes hard with his right, sending the boss back by 10 feet into the other minion, who is unable to absorb the damage and live. Here we have the essence of the bot known as Carapace.
And I will stay where I am, because I am having a ball.
All right.
All right. Wild Strike, you are still surrounded by a bunch of corpses, and there are 2 living ones. If I remember right, the one with the purple icon is paralyzed? Am I correct on that one, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. So you got one below you and one paralyzed to the top right of you, and I believe you are conscious and awake.
Yes. I'm going to take 2 shots. First one at the one to the south of me. If it's still up, then the second shot will be against him. If not, it'll be against the paralyzing one.
Sounds good to me. Think you can wipe them both out this turn?
I hope so. It's up to roll 20.
Positive visualization, Mike. You can do it.
25 and a 33.
25 is a hit. Is it a hit?
It is.
Yeah,
Yes,
see.
yes, it's a hit. Yep. 25 is a hit, and a 33 is definitely going to be a hit.
It was a hit last
So
episode.
23 damage to the first one.
Not enough to bring him down in the first hit, but still a good, solid amount of damage.
Okay, then 24 for the second.
And that's enough to drop him. All right, that's 2 shots, and that one is down. Next up is Legionnaire. Who wants to take Legionnaire for us this on the centennial edition of Empire of Rust?
Well, I do believe it's my turn. I've shucked this duty long enough. And hell, if Rob
hold on
can
here.
manage to run 4 bots, I'm sure I
Sweet
can
Spot
manage to run
can't
2.
be running him. You got to do the John Wayne voice there, man. Come on, do it right.
All right, hold on.
All right. All I need is a target and a gun. Oh, look at that. I've got a gun already.
Are you supposed to call him Pilgrim or something? Now look at him, Pilgrim.
How about this? I'll run my character and you run yours. Is that okay?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Thought so.
I'm sorry.
Not true, though. All right, so he's going to attack. Let's see. This one. How about this giant bot right next to him? No, wait, that's not. He's feeling kind of front.
If you take a
Yeah,
step,
this giant mass is like all one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right up here,
yeah, it
it's
is.
like one big mass. So I guess he'll.
That is
he'll try
correct.
to Shave some of that.
if you take one step north, you probably could do it without hitting our ally.
Oh my god, electric shotgun. Wow. Yeah, go north and then aim west.
Yeah. or northwest. Will that
Yeah,
do?
that'll avoid hitting our pal.
Boom. That should do very well. And the electric shotgun
You guys made a friend? Is that what you said?
Well, made is a strong word.
I'm proud of you.
actually made is the appropriate word. It came about from alloy, so we made a friend. Which one is it the obtuse Corona? Yeah. Here comes the Rona.
I never imagined that shotgun's name would be so prescient.
Yeah.
All right, so it looked like he rolled a 20 for the blast.
All right, so I think you need to roll an attack for each of the ones in the cone. So the first one there, that 20 can be for the closest one, which I think would be probably this little guy right here. If you want to keep that damage for that damage roll, I'm fine with that. But you're going to have to roll. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And are these top 2 in that 25-foot range?
I would say
I
yes,
think
they
they
would be. At least half of their squares.
Are you still adjacent to? Are you still like guarding? What's her face?
I didn't see her near me.
Okay.
Windblade would have been in the center, so effectively under you, Sweet Spot. I just moved her token off the map, but should be in the center of that. Just to keep things moving along, I will go ahead and roll up the dice on here. So that's a plus 11, if I recall correctly. We'll keep the same damage. That is going to be a 20 to hit on the first one. That's going to be a hit. Something like a 25 on the second one. That is going to be a 19, which I believe is a miss. It's going to be like a 15, which is a miss. That is over 20, easily a hit. That is like a 12, that's a miss. That I rolled an 18, so that's definitely a hit. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Number 8 is a hit. Number 9 is a miss. So we're dealing with 19 damage on each of them.
Do love that gun.
Lined up perfectly for you.
Best spent Shanix on anyone.
Like you actually spent any money on that.
Was it a campaign donation or something?
Well,
somebody had to spend money on it.
He works for Zaron, and we just pretty much acquisitioned it.
All right, well, that blast gets a solid hit on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of that pile. So 6 out of 10 you manage to deal some damage to. So that Katamari ball is kind of hurting. Legionnaire, that is you, unless you have something else unless that was a full round action or full attack.
That was a slight step to the north and slight firing to the northwest. I don't think you want me doing any more.
No, I don't. I certainly don't.
Then I think I'll call it done.
All right, next up, we got Optimus Prime and the NPCs on here. So Prime is going to take 2 shots at... Actually, no, you know what? No, he's going to do something cool. He's not going to just sit and shoot over here. He's going to do something neat. All right. Let me roll an attack on the closest one here. And that is something like a 34, more than enough to hit. Prime grabs the Sharkticon that is closest to you, Magnum, lifts him up over his head, and bashes him down on the one next to him.
Right. Okay,
that's something like...
I'm starting to respect this guy.
That is enough to wipe out one, and enough to damage the other.
Does it do the sand person pump when he lifts the Sharkticon over his head?
No, this is Optimus Prime. That would just sound silly. But he's got a Sharkticon tail in his hand now.
I remember this.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Just like the movie. Yep.
Hot rod.
Yep. Okay. Magnum, let me ask you a question here. All of these NPCs are within your shield. Did you wanted them to fall back to the shield, which they've done. Is there anything else you actually want them to do?
Not that I was trying to get everyone who could get inside. But I think that's already happened. So
Yes.
So at this point,
you're getting packed pretty tight in there.
So I don't think I had any other instructions for them other than maybe stay on the far side, away from the bad guys if they're not fighting.
Don't die.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything that they can do? All right. Well, one of the guards is going to move right to the edge of your shield to get ready to block anyone that Carapace cannot deal with. I know, right?
He's not participating, is what you're saying.
Thank you.
The other guard is close enough to take a swing at one of the Sharkticons in the pile. He's going to do that.
If he steps over the body of the one to the north of him, he could swing at a lot of them.
You know what? Why not? We'll do it. He's a guard, so it kind of makes sense. You're just kind of like stepping over the body there.
Does he have great cleavage?
Does he ever? Look at those headlights.
Those are more nipples.
Mine are real headlights.
The guy that is furthest to the north from you, Magnum, he's going to try and kind of back away from the Sharkticon because he got hit by him last time. So unfortunately, he is going to provoke as he tries to back away. Can you do anything to prevent an attack on him?
No, I have no way of doing that as far as I know. Under my protection zone, about as good as it gets right now.
He is going to take the hit, but if he does not get hit, then he'll be there. Otherwise, he is going to die on the next shot.
Well, the question is he withdrawing?
I don't think these guys are good enough to make the kind of tactical decision. These aren't warriors. They're not you guys.
Oh. So you think that one thing regular people would be good at would be running away?
Let's see here. Leatherback is going to continue taking a beating, and he is going to do some attacks in just a moment. That guard is dead. That guard is dead. Air Arachnid and her flunkies are going to... Air Arachnid is going to move back here a little bit. Let her guys do their thing. Hardtop is going to... Nope, he's a ranged combatant, so he's going to move. And Knockout is going to move back into your shielded area there, Magnum. All right, so let's go ahead and take care of the attacks. That guard's not doing anything. This guard here is going to take a swing, and that's going to be like a 24 or something, more than enough to hit one of those Sharkticons. So he's going to hit the closer one, and boom, that one's dead. And he'll take another shot at the one right ahead of him. He gets a 10. That's a miss. Hardtop is going to take a shot at the one next to Prime. He rolls a 2. He's not getting anywhere out of that. The two guards... Oh, Jesus, they are doing horrible today. Rolled a 4 and a 3. Wow. All right, so 2 misses on that, and then I think the last thing here is Leatherback. He is going to go into a frenzy, a rage, you might say. He is going to attack, and he rolls a 5 and a 2. Jesus.
Leatherback, more like Leatherback.
Yeah. Wow. Not a good round for NPCs this time around, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We got some real heroes here.
Dry your crocodile tears.
Rex just arrived after all. All right. Which means it is now the Sharkticon's turn, and Magnum, you're going to be coming up right after that.
All right.
Let's start here on the western side with you, Wild Strike. Oh, nope, that one is paralyzed, so Wild Strike, you are safe. Carapace, you got 2 Sharkticons attacking you. 3, yep, sorry, that was under your
Yep.
your bars there.
Yep.
All right, so first thing we got is an 18.
On the die?
No, a total.
I have
Next one is a 24.
Okay, keep
Also a miss. And then the next one is going to be a 29.
31.
Oh, so close. So close. Okay.
This is what I do, man.
Well, good job. You avoided all those attacks. Even that last one. Oh, I wish I hit you on that last one. But I did.
What about
So
the
it's
boss?
You did. You just didn't penetrate.
I did. The boss, he is going to stand up, breathe in deep, and I need you to make a reflex save.
Natural 20. Jesus, natural 20. So that
Well
is
then.
a 28.
Whew. Man, you are knocking it out of the park. So success. Let's see how much damage that you are doing. Are taking, sorry. 25 damage, and then you'll take half of that.
Okay, so 12. And it's fire.
And it's fire damage, yep, so you're probably taking even less than that.
So I take 7.
2 attacks from the Sharkticons. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 attacks from the Sharkticons next to the guard up top. That is going to be 1 hit, 1 miss. Magnum, you said your shielding ability restored all his stamina?
Everyone inside the building, not inside the shield.
Oh, okay. Ooh, all right, so this guard is actually going to be taking some hits, and he might not make it. A hit of 11, and then a hit of 7. That guard has got 1 hit point left.
Are you taking off the shield protection?
What does it give you? Or what does it give him?
DR4 and resist all energy 5.
Okay, so he gets back 8 hit points.
All right.
I'll deal with the boss in just a moment. Actually, do all the bosses in just a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits coming on Leatherback. Miss, hit, fumble, and a hit.
Yes. Drop him. I would so love to cannibalize this guy's corpse. It's going to be awesome. You know what? I don't have a bite attack in my natural form, but I bet I could figure out one from his.
His bite attack on a stick.
This one is going to come after Laser. All right, Rob. Sharkticon with a 25 to hit on Laser.
What is this? EAC, KAC?
KAC.
It's a miss.
What? Oh, shit then. All right.
I have my circling, my bolster. They're all within 10 feet of me, so they get my charisma modifier, which is +4.
Nice.
Shouldn't have built them so good.
9th level wreck.
The Sharkticon's complete hatred for all flying creatures becomes apparent as it leaps up snap at the pterodon. Unfortunately, the pterodon, being a flying creature, is well out of reach of the Sharkticon, and the battle continues.
So shall I
Love it.
assume, Mike, from their reactions that this smoke thing did absolutely nothing?
Yep.
Okay.
You are correct. You just don't believe they are intelligent enough to understand that an anti-Sharkticon gas is going to...
So what you're saying is, I was just spinning my wheel.
Yep, you were. Okay. Oh, this one's alive too. So this one is going to move up to... I think it's going to move right up to you, Rex. So Laser can take an attack of opportunity, if you'd like.
26 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
21 damage.
And you knock it out completely before it even goes to attack you.
Nice.
Which would have been fine, because it would have been this anyway.
It's teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
Yes. You want to hear about my dreams, Sweaty?
Do I ever?
Are they sweaty dreams?
Oh, I sweat all the time when I think of it.
Which is funny because, we're robots. That doesn't happen normally. In fact, it's kind of forced.
I think if you spent more time in the jungle, you'd understand why we sweat.
And if you spent more time in the city,
I'd still sweat.
see where I'm going with this?
All right, Magnum. You ready for this one?
Damn, Polygon.
The Sharkticon boss is going to move up to within your shield and unleash a breath attack on you and the NPCs that are in front of you. Now, if I remember correctly, Legionnaire and Sweet Spot and the people who are on top of you are inside you, correct?
Yeah.
I will give them a reflex save in just a moment, but right now, 33 damage is coming at you. 33 fire damage.
Okay.
I believe you can try to make a reflex save. I think if you get a 20, you'll be able to get something, but otherwise...
Give it a shot.
That's all we can ask.
I got a 24 on the first roll, rolled a 19. But that's going to be minus... That's going to be like a lot less than that.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much I was
that's my...
I was just going to see if you got a 20 or not. If you did, I would have given you for half, but you did not, so... You are taking 33 fire damage. And I'm assuming all of your windows are closed, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
33 fire damage, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, let me take my hardness and my energy resistance off. Good job. I breathe fire on a stationary object.
Hey, he did. Okay, and almost done here on Leatherback. We got a good solid hit. He did not make his save. Rex, you killed the boss that was in front of you, so you saved yourself a ton of damage on that one. This guy is going to move over to get ready for the next round. That one just went. Wild Strike already took care of his boss, and Carapace, the boss already did his stuff to you. And then that one just did. So I believe I am all set with the Sharkticons. Okay? But there's one other thing that needs to happen here.
Their surrender?
Let's see. Windblade is inside you, Magnum, so yeah, it's gonna have to come after you, Magnum, so... Alright, let's do this. You ready for this, Magnum?
Oh, yeah. Is this actually an attack?
This is an attack coming at you directly, Magnum. A 22 to hit.
Yeah, it is a hit.
41 points of fire damage to you. As another sharp gunshot strikes you. This one did not strike Pythagoras this time, so good on you.
Where did it come from?
Considering that both Pythagoras and Magnum have been hit by it, you would think it might be coming from above you.
Is there a skylight?
Nope, no skylight.
Are there vents?
Of course there are vents.
Yeah, of course.
That's where the Sharkticons came from.
Yep.
Yes, this is quite the event.
Can I do a perception check to try to get an idea where it came from?
Yeah, sure, why not? Go for it. It's your turn.
All right.
And Rex, you're going to be next.
23 perception?
You think it's coming from the eastern side, but there are also, looks like 3 vents or so that could be the option for that. But you think just from the angle it's coming from the east. But again, definitely above you. If you got a little bit higher, you think you could have pinpointed it, but not with the 23.
Yeah, not so good there. All right, I'm going to spend a resolve point to use mental acuity to give myself +4 AC till the end of next turn.
Oh, neat. Oh, not that it's relevant for you there, Magnum, but you are flat-footed until the end of the round, or until they go again.
Well,
I lose my dex bonus.
that's appropriate because he's a flatfoot. It's like, oh, my armor class just went up.
Yeah, I know. Because could I lose that -5 penalty then?
No.
Oh, he's like wobbling, so he's actually moving now. All right, so did that.
You're like a weeble wobble.
Can only absorb so many of these hits.
Very true. Very true.
Can I do an energon scan above certain height in this room as more of an actual action?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it.
It's just like if you go like 10 feet up above everyone's head, so I shouldn't be detecting. I should just sort of detect the blob if there's anybody sort of higher up. So, which I should another perception.
Yeah, we'll do perception on that.
33.
Ooh, 33, okay. You can tell that it is coming from the northeastern vent, the one that is kind of above where the Fate Weavers are.
So the upper right on the map.
Exactly. Just to the north of you, Rob, and to the north of Arachnid.
All right. So are the vents like exposed?
They are open, yes.
But I mean like the pipes themselves.
Think of it like this. Think of like the vent opening is just like in the wall. It's not like a hanging ductwork. It's just like the opening in the wall, and then there was like a vent covering on top in front of it, which has been pushed out because the Sharkticons had meandered through.
All right. So first thing I'll do is I'll broadcast to all my pals where the shots are coming from.
All right. Got it.
He's probably the most dangerous thing in this room right now.
Oh, shut up.
Well, I'm not talking about friends.
Okay. How dare! See, I was going to do something about it, but now...
I guess you have low AC on your ego then, right?
What is
Look at how
that?
sensitive characters.
He doesn't have damage reduction on his ego.
Yeah.
Vulnerable. He's vulnerable to insults.
All right. Let's try something.
I'll say the energon scan was Magnum's standard action.
Yeah, I figured I'd take an action to that. I need to do it again. So I guess I will use the glass gas. And the fortitude save.
Do you have the range for that one?
How high is that off the floor?
It'd be like a second story kind of thing. You wouldn't be able to reach it directly from the floor, but like Sierra Wildstrike is standing on top of that little like dais up there. It would be like he could reach it if it was like a second floor kind of thing. So it's kind of like the height of like a balcony.
So 15, 20 feet or so.
Yeah, give or take. Like, Laser could reach it with no problem. Wild Strike could transform to reach it.
Wild Strike, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
I'm
Ramming
thinking
speed?
It's time for you to do your one trick, Pony.
Maybe I'll just leave it to these guys. Sort of. I'm not with that. I don't think I can do anything from here. He's gonna glass gas the breath weapon dude.
Oh, that dude? Okay.
Yeah, that'll reach him.
Oh, sure.
He has to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude save, you say? And looks like I got a 16? Nope, 14.
Oh, you fail.
I failed.
He takes 3 damage, and his AC goes down by 6.
Wow. Nice.
That's obscene.
The damage is minimal, but yeah, pretty much no one's gonna miss him.
And especially after he's dead.
Well,
All right, is that it for Maggie Thags?
I think I've done everything I can, because I just have move actions, and there's really nothing I can do right now.
All right, Rex. Rex in the herd.
all right, I guess I'll send Laser up to the vent. Should be able to get there. Let's see, who
Okay.
can he attack? What information has he got? I need a roll
He does
perception
not.
or-
I will. He does not see anyone in the vent.
Oh yeah, there's an invisible fucker up there.
Can he just try to attack? Is it like a mischance or something?
Yeah, 50% mischance. You have a good understanding that there's probably something up there, so you can try and give it a shot.
So what, I want me to do the mischance first?
Yeah, go for it.
45? I'm supposed to get higher or lower?
Should be going for higher. It was close though.
All right. I guess he's done then.
So that one is a miss.
Move on to Blazer. He's coming down here.
Blazer.
Blazer will go there.
Grazer.
They're not going here.
I'll end up moving here. So we'll have Blazer go first. Attacking the Sharkacon. Blazer's attack. Did it roll?
Love it.
I gotta have a look. 22 hits, right?
22 is a hit. Yep.
And 27 damage.
27 damage. Not quite enough to kill him yet, but certainly wounded.
Okay, so Grazer will attack next. Oh my goodness. Natural 20, 33 hits. 30 plus 22, 24 damage.
Wow.
How much damage?
That's a boom! 54 total.
Wow.
From the Grazinator.
He's gonna have to shake pieces off his horn.
We're just getting warmed up here. We're like excited. The whole herd's excited.
Yeah. His remains are stuck in your horn.
Nice.
Crazy just shakes his head like Energon and pieces just everywhere. Like,
Where was I? Here, I think? Can I keep moving? Because I didn't move or fully, or...
yeah, I'm okay with that.
How about I move down around here? I feel like my stomach's queasy again. I think a resolve point can help fix that. 5, 10, 15. It's a 15-foot cone, so does it hit all 4 of these Sharkacons here?
5, 10, 15. Yes, it'll hit all 4 of them. Will it hit Leatherback too?
Oh no!
There's nothing I can do about that as Carapace now.
Yeah, looks like you're even gonna get Leatherback in that one too.
Oh, it's too bad. I'm trying to save him. Wink, wink, wink. You hear me winking? Anybody hear me winking?
Clank,
All right,
clank,
so that's
clank.
the DC 18 reflex for anybody who wants to try to take half, which I assume none of them do, especially Leatherback. And I'll roll my damage.
I'm just all gonna forego their save.
Oh man. Oh shit! My con is 5. That's a 19 actually. Sorry. So it's a 19 reflex save. I rolled crappy. It's 22 total.
22 damage total. All right. That is enough to kill the one in front of you.
Yes.
That is also enough to kill the one behind him.
Why don't you just kill everybody there? The whole
He
corner.
made the save. He made the save as well. And Leatherback also made the save.
Ooh, Leatherface?
So he takes 11.
Oops, sorry. You can't tell when a Stegosaurus is smiling, can you?
So when this happens, Leatherback turns and sees you, growls at you, and it's like,
I'm coming for you next.
Bring it!
and we'll see you guys next time.
Son of a bitch.
From the secret
That was a
files of
good
Teletran
one-round
1,
episode.
Empire of Rust is written and GM'd by Michael Ordway. Headmaster Magnum and his partner Pythagoras are played by Matthew G. Candidate Sweet Spot, representative of Velocitron, is played by Adam H.U. The Decepticon warrior Wild Strike and his partner Nyko are played by Mike M. And Carapace, the beast soldier of primitive Eucharis, is played by Patrick Finn. Additional characters are played by Michael and Cassandra Ordway. Empire of Rust is supported by the humans and networks of planet Earth, whose online networks provide access to libraries of sound effects and music, such as Storyblocks, Zasplat, Blue Zone, and Dark Fantasy Studios. We are distributed by the Transmissions Podcast Network. Stay up to date with all the latest news and reviews in the world of the Transformers by going to transmissionspodcast.com or searching for the Transmissions in your podcast app of choice. You can communicate with the heroes of Iacon by joining us on the Transmissions Discord channel. There you can discuss episodes, talk to the cast, and download the rule set used in the Empire of Rust. Teletran 1, signing off.